Have you ever grabbed some leftovers, popped them into the microwave, and thought, this is a healthy, time-saving choice? Well, it might not be, because some of the most common foods we reheat every day may actually turn toxic. According to research-backed warnings from doctors and nutritionists, reheating certain ingredients can quietly increase your risk of cancer, digestive distress, and even neurological damage leading to memory loss or dementia. In today's video, I'll reveal 5 everyday foods you must never reheat, especially if you're over the age of 60, and I'll show you what to do instead. So let's protect your health, starting with what's on your plate. At our age, the smallest choices matter more than ever. From what you eat to how you cook and reheat, your body is now more sensitive to harmful compounds in food than it was 20 or 30 years ago. Many older adults, including health-conscious ones, unknowingly sabotage their health with a microwave or stovetop, simply by reheating the wrong foods. And the danger is silent. No bad taste, no odd smell, no symptoms at first. But over time, those small toxic compounds build up inside your body. They fuel inflammation, damage your gut, and weaken your brain and memory function. If you've been reheating food for years, don't worry. It's never too late to make a smarter choice. Let's dive into the top 5 foods you should never reheat, and why doctors are sounding the alarm about them. 1. Spinach, a superfood that turns against you 2 to 7:30. Spinach is often seen as a hero in the world of nutrition. It's rich in vitamin K, vitamin A, folate, iron, and antioxidants. It's anti-inflammatory, heart-healthy, and supports brain function. But there's a hidden problem when you reheat it. The science? Spinach contains natural nitrates. These are normally healthy and help with blood flow and lowering blood pressure. However, when spinach is stored for long and then reheated, especially in a microwave or at high temperatures, those nitrates can transform into nitrites and then further into nitrosamines, which are known carcinogens. Nitrosamines have been linked to stomach cancer, colorectal cancer, and neurological issues like memory loss. Studies from the World Health Organization and American Journal of Clinical Nutrition confirm this risk, particularly for seniors with slower detoxification systems. Let's say you cooked a spinach curry on Sunday. You store it in the fridge. On Tuesday, you reheat it in the microwave for lunch. It still tastes great, but inside, those nitrates may have quietly transformed into cancer-linked compounds without any smell or taste warning. Over time, this silent exposure builds up in your system. Only cook as much spinach as you'll eat right away. If there are leftovers, eat them cold the next day. Avoid microwaving spinach altogether. Store in airtight containers and consume within 24 to 48 hours 2 potatoes, the dangerous bacteria. You can't see potatoes are a comfort food we all love. They're rich in potassium, vitamin C, and fiber, especially when cooked with the skin. But here's what many seniors don't know. Cooked potatoes that are cooled, stored, and reheated, especially if they were wrapped in foil, can develop Clostridium botulinum, a bacteria that causes botulism, a serious illness that affects your nerves and muscles. What makes this worse? The bacteria is odorless and tasteless, so you won't know it's there. Botulism toxins attack your nervous system. For older adults, this can mean sudden fatigue, muscle weakness, dizziness, or even difficulty breathing. And there's more. Potatoes contain starches that, when cooled, turn into resistant starch. In moderation, this is good for gut health. But when reheated, those starches become harder to digest and can cause bloating, inflammation, and even blood sugar spikes. Especially risky for seniors with digestive issues or type 2 diabetes. You baked potatoes for dinner and stored the leftovers in foil. 2 days later, you microwave one and eat it. It tastes fine, but that slow-cooling foil created a low-oxygen environment, the perfect condition for bacteria to grow. Never store cooked potatoes in foil. Cool them quickly and store in glass containers in the fridge. If you reheat, use an oven or stovetop, not the microwave. Do not reheat more than once. If it smells off, toss it. 3. Eggs, cholesterol. Damage and brain inflammation. Eggs are a nutritional powerhouse, packed with protein, vitamin D, choline, great for memory, and antioxidants. They're ideal for older adults, but when reheated, eggs can quietly lose their benefits and turn dangerous. Here's why. When you cook an egg, the heat denatures its proteins and makes it easier to digest. But if you reheat it again, especially in a microwave or high heat, two bad things happen. Cholesterol oxidizes, forming dangerous byproducts called oxysterols. These are linked to artery damage, inflammation, memory decline, Alzheimer's stroke risk. Sulfur compounds degrade, which can make the egg rubbery and release hydrogen sulfide, unpleasant and potentially irritating to digestion. Oxysterols have been identified in research published by the Journal of Lipid Research as one of the hidden culprits behind heart disease and brain aging. You hard-boil 6 eggs on Sunday. On Thursday, you microwave 1 for breakfast. That second heating turns good cholesterol into something inflammatory, especially harmful if you already have high cholesterol or cognitive fog. Eat eggs fresh or enjoy them cold in salads. If you batch cook, eat within 2 days. Reheat only once and gently on low heat. Avoid the microwave for eggs entirely. Are you still with me? If this video is teaching you something new, comment 2 below. It helps the channel grow and tells me you want more videos like this for senior wellness. Now back to the list. Chicken, inflammation. You never saw coming chicken is a go-to for healthy meals. Lean protein, low fat, full of amino acids. But reheating chicken, especially in the microwave, can make it hard to digest and trigger inflammatory responses that affect joints, blood vessels, and even your brain. Why? Because when chicken is cooked, its proteins are reshaped. When you reheat it again, especially at high heat, they denature further, becoming rubbery and resistant to digestion. Also, this process forms advanced glycation end products, known as AGEs. AGEs fuel chronic low-grade inflammation linked to arthritis, heart disease, insulin resistance, cognitive decline. As reported in Nature Reviews Neurology, AGEs can directly interfere with your body's ability to repair tissues and process insulin, accelerating aging and memory loss. You cook chicken on Sunday night, store it in the fridge, and microwave a piece for Tuesday's lunch. The texture's a little off, but you eat it anyway. That chicken is now carrying AGEs, which can inflame your gut, raise blood pressure, or fog your thinking. Reheat chicken gently, stove or oven only. Try cold chicken in wraps, salads, or sandwiches. Don't reheat chicken more than once. Cook smaller batches to avoid leftover storage. 5. Mushrooms. From superfood to stomach stress. Mushrooms are incredible. Full of B vitamins, selenium, antioxidants, and even compounds that help the immune system fight disease. But mushrooms are also very sensitive to heat and moisture. When reheated, especially in plastic containers or microwaves, their proteins and fats break down into poorly digestible oxidized compounds. This leads to digestive upset, gas, bloating, discomfort, inflammation in the gut lining, increased oxidative stress, and a potential rise in cellular aging. Oxidative stress is a known trigger for early aging, heart problems, and even brain fog or early memory issues. Mushrooms also spoil quickly and absorb bacteria or moisture from the fridge. You make a mushroom stir-fry and save half for later. 2 days later, you microwave the leftovers. Now the mushrooms are rubbery, the texture is strange, and your stomach might pay the price. Cook only what you'll eat. Store leftover mushrooms in sealed glass containers. If reheating, use low, slow heat, or eat them cold in salads. Avoid plastic containers or microwaving. Today we learned a powerful truth. Even healthy foods can turn against you if reheated the wrong way. Spinach, potatoes, Eggs, chicken, mushrooms, they're staples in millions of homes. But when handled carelessly, they can introduce toxins, bacteria, or oxidized fats into your body. Over time, these small risks grow into major problems. But now, you know what to do. Reheat with caution. Use gentle methods. Or better yet, eat many of these foods cold. And most importantly, cook smaller portions so your meals are always fresh. If this video helped you learn something new, drop a comment below and tell us, which food surprised you the most? And what habit will you change starting today? And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Share this with someone over 60 who needs to know. Thank you for watching. Take care of your body, and it will take care of you. We'll see you in the next video.